Check and see if the ones that need a PMPs, once you make your list of check and see if the ones that need a PMPs, once you make your list of who needs them, you can compare it to that. Check and see if the ones that need a PMPs, once you
May I have your attention, please? The program will begin in 1 minute. Please take your seat. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention for a very important safety announcement from the Cypress-Fairbanks Independent School District Emergency Management Office. Please take a moment to identify your nearest exit in the event of an emergency. Due to Harris County Fire Marshal requirements, we ask that you do not stand in or block any aisle during this ceremony. This means all photographs and videos will need to be taken from your seat. Please do not walk down to the bottom of the aisle to take photographs or videos. Also, a graduate's name will be called every 3 to 4 seconds. Please keep your applause and recognition brief so that other guests can hear the next graduate being announced. At the end of the ceremony, graduates will meet their parents outside of entrance 2 or 3. And now, are you ready? I didn't hear you. Are you ready? As you are able, please stand to help us welcome our graduating class of Jersey Village High School.
please help me welcome the Jersey Village class of 2019. This class will be remembered and revered for many generations to come and will be regarded as one of, if not, the best to ever do it. You students, graduates, made it here. And in this moment, you have conquered a level of education that will serve as a foundation for future successes. I would first like to give a few thank yous. First, I would like to thank the parents who molded these bright young minds into the successful young men and women that they are. I would like to thank the educators, the teachers who look after these bright young students and make sure every young mind is looked after. And lastly, I would like to give a special thank you and congratulations to our esteemed principal, Mr. Ralph Funk. Mr. Funk led with dignity and championed a higher education for all of his students. You see, this class cannot be defined or confined into the term JVHS class of 2019. We are a story. We're an undefeated district football team. We are an undefeated district ladies basketball team. And we're a state qualifying marching band. We are theater, we are debate, we are welders, and we are movers. We're survivors of one of the two biggest floods in Texas history, and through all of these successes, I can personally say that we as a class did it with the ultimate kindness, and we maintained our dignity. And as your friend, when I come to you today, be bold, maintain your dignity, and never give up in the pursuit of excellence. And if these 4 years have taught us anything, it's that your dreams are in reach. You just have to grab them. Thank you.
Gentlemen, please remove your hats and remain standing for the presentation of the colors, pledge to the American flag, and the national anthem performed by our senior choir. The colors are being presented by members of the Jersey Village High School Junior Air Force ROTC unit. Cadets presenting the colors are Daniela Luna, Milagros Arias, Shayla Garnica, and Gabriela Lopez. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain.
Stripes and bright stars through
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
It's my privilege to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the Jersey Village High School class of 2019. High school and college graduation are a time when many contemplate their future and their purpose in life. It can be both a time of great excitement and a time of worry. Whether you are a student seated here in front of me this evening or a parent in the stands, there's a certain amount of anxiousness in the unknown of what lies before you. And you know what? That's perfectly normal. Unlike previous commencement exercises, I never really worried about much my plans. This year's a little bit different. I, like many of you, are finally graduating from high school. Most of you, it took 4 years, me a little longer, almost 40. Yeah. As we reflect over our years at Jersey Village High School and dream about our future, I'd like to share a final stanza from a song by a rock group, the Eagles, one of my generation's greatest groups. It's entitled, "It's Your World Now." And the closing words of the song go like this: "It's your world now, use well your time. Be part of something good, leave something good behind. The curtain falls, I take my bow. That's how it's meant to be, because it's your world now." You've had a tremendously successful high school career. Under your leadership, Jersey Village High School has accomplished more in all areas of student life than any class in recent history. As Joseph said, all the way from ag, athletics, band, choir, all the way down to welding and everything in between. You are leaving behind something extraordinary, something extra good. You're leaving behind a legacy of success. But you are only in the beginning of your journey. Remember one other set of words by one of my favorite authors, C.S. Lewis. He says, "There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind." Now is the time for you, as Jersey Village graduates, to step out and conquer new challenges. Remember your high school careers, cherish them, hold on to the memories, but always go forward, continue to learn, and realize that you have great things in your future. It's been an honor to be your principal over the last 4 years. It's your fault. We have we've experienced many heartaches, victories, heartaches, losses, and pain together. But what we'll remember are the victories, the successes, and the love. As I look back over our years, you've brought me much joy and a lot of fun. Thank you, class of 2019. At this time, I'd like to get less serious and introduce the guests that are joining me on stage. From the Cypress-Fairbanks Independent School District, our Board of Trustees, including Ms. Debbie Blackshear, Mr. Bob Covey, Mr. Tom Jackson, Ms. Darcy Mangoya, Dr. John Ogletree, and Mr. Don Ryan. The Cypress-Fairbanks Independent School District Administration, Dr. Mark Henry, Superintendent of Schools. We're privileged to have quite a few of our associate superintendents and assistant superintendents with us, and I ask that they stand as a group and be recognized. And as we all know, each of your education began well before you got into high school. And we owe a great deal to those of you, those who prepare you for high school. We're honored to have several of our feeder school principals on the podium this morning. Joining us are Gloria Vasquez from Fraser Elementary, Cesar Diaz from Reed Elementary, Tamika Williams from Post Elementary, Abe Lozano from Holbrook Elementary, and Maggie Wiley, who is currently at Cook Middle School, but was recently named the new principal for Jersey Village High School, so this will be her job next year. From the Jersey Village High School School Administration, Mr. Greg Brock, Associate Principal, Ms. Michelle Aurora Peterson, Director of Instruction, Jersey Village High School Assistant Principals with the senior class are Ms. Janisa Page, Mr. Mike Ray, and the readers of the names during the presentation of diplomas are current faculty members who were selected by the senior class of 2019. It's a high honor to be selected by the seniors to be a reader of the names. Our select readers this year are Mr. Greg Higgins, Mr. Ahmed Khawaja, Mr. Corey Losack, Ms. Robin Blackwelder, and Ms. Holly Charles. Also present, we have many faculty and staff, and without these individuals, we would not be able to prepare the students for their future. If you're a teacher or staff member at Jersey Village High School, please stand and let us recognize you. Also seated on stage are our student speakers. Joseph Flores, the senior class president, son of Rachel and Joe Flores, Julianne Vu, the student council president, daughter of Yin and Dustin Vu, and Selena Nguyen, the senior class speaker, daughter of Hong Nguyen and Hong Woon. Okay. I'd also like to publicly recognize every group of students and all your awards and everything, but there's really not time for us to do that this evening because we want to get on with presenting your diplomas. But there is one special group of students that I do want to honor those tonight. And those are the students who have already joined or will be enlisting in one of the branches of the armed forces. If you are going to be in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Coast Guard upon graduation or in the near future, would you please stand and let us recognize your future service to the United States? Thank you. That's extra special since Memorial Day was just a few days ago. So finally, one last group that is an extra special group of people with us this evening, and they all deserve a special recognition. Will the parents of all of our graduating seniors please stand? Thank you for allowing us the privilege of educating your son or daughter. Seniors, let's give them a round of applause. At this time, I invite Selena Nguyen to the podium for our graduation address.
Warning, the following presentation is available courtesy by our esteemed faculty here at Jersey Village High, who work tirelessly to keep us all in check. Please remember the same size safety quizzes you've been taking since middle school and follow accordingly, reminding us that goggles and closed-toe shoes are a must. This speech is made possible by procrastination, long nights without sleep, puberty, blood, sweat, tears, and viewers like you. Viewer discretion is not advised because technically we're all adults now and we can probably handle it. Now on to your regularly scheduled program. Class of 2019. After hundreds and thousands of hours of tests, thousands of hours of homeworks, and countless nights spent writing last-minute essays at 3 in the morning, there are 3 things I learned in high school. The first is that life goes by fast. I can say with 100% certainty that when I was counting down to the last bell on the last day of school in the 5th grade, I wasn't even thinking about the last bell on the last day of school ever. But it came, and it went, and here we are. The second thing is that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Honestly, I don't even really know what that means, but I'm sure it's really, really important. The third and most influential thing I learned outside of a textbook is that endings never work out the way you want them to. This is going to be one of those days for us, when we have to say goodbye to everything familiar and safe and be exposed to a new world out there while leaving great memories behind. But the trick is to recognize when a goodbye can be a good thing, when it's a chance to start again. Now, for the past 13 years of school, we've had the helping hands of our parents and our teachers. But from this point on, it's time to plunge into the sea of possibility and face the real world. But what exactly is this real world? The latest Apple products, the most recent paycheck from work, ever-rising gas prices, chasing the American dream? How can someone face reality if they don't know exactly what they're up against? Now, I want you to take a moment, close your eyes, and think about the reality of your future. What do you see? I will bet every dollar I've saved for college, it's only like 84 cents anyways, that the reality you just imagined was completely unlike your neighbors. Some of us are going straight into the working world. Some are going into the military, and some are going off to college in the fall. We all have our own futures ahead of us. Now, I admit, I may know where I'll be this fall, but what I'll be doing is still a mystery. This indecision, though, I'm sure, is with all of my fellow graduates seated in front of me. Well, it looks like we have a task on our hands to figure out our future. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting you to just get out there in the real world, figure out your future, and live happily ever after. Life is not a Disney movie. You will make mistakes, people will crush your spirits, it will seem like the world is working against you, and you will fail. But you are never a failure. We will learn from our mistakes. We will get back up when we fall. We will strive to be the best we can be, and we will take this climb. Now, before going any further, I want all of my classmates to keep something in mind. This climb each and every one of you are about to take would not be possible without a support system. I strongly advise my fellow seniors to take a moment this evening and thank their support system. Mom and Dad, thank you for all of your love and support that you've given me these past 18 years. I know it wasn't easy because I know I am, not can be, extremely difficult. I know I don't say nearly enough, but I love you guys so much. Teachers and staff, you guys are just as deserving as things. I mean, you guys are willing to wake up early to deal with emotionally unstable kids like me. I mean, I can barely work with myself, let alone hundreds upon hundreds of kids just like me. We, as a class of 2019, cannot thank you enough for the amount of physical and mental work you have invested to help set us free to be the Falcons we were meant to be. Now, a very special thanks to our wonderful principal, Mr. Funk. JV is and will always be incredibly grateful to have had you for the past 18 years. You've been a support system to not only the students here, but also to many of the faculty residing in our school. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you and wish you the absolute very best in your future endeavors. Now, last but not least, this thanks is for the bunch of kids sitting way over there about to get their diplomas, graduate, be free, and not be kids anymore. I know that we'll all be stories someday and our pictures will just become old photographs. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. I mean, we created history. Girls basketball, soccer, baseball, and football playoffs, water polo state, band state, theater making into areas, and robotics placing on an international level. We have made history in the very halls that have confused us to no end as freshmen. But I digress. Class, it is not what you have done, but what you will do. Neil Donald Walsh, author of the book Conversations with God, put it well when he said, "The deepest secret is that life is not a process of discovery, but a process of creation. You are not discovering yourself anew, but creating yourself. Seek, therefore, not to find out who you are, but seek to determine who you want to be." When Michelangelo was carving his masterpiece, David, from a giant block of marble, he said he simply took away everything that wasn't David as he imagined him. Picture yourself then, the person you want to be, and simply remove everything you don't want to define you throughout life. Gradually, you'll find before you an incredible, unique work of art. And that work of art is you. Now, my final request for my fellow graduates is that all of you think back to a time when you were sitting in your car with your mom or your dad and you asked them the four most detested words by all parents. Are we there yet? Well, seniors, we are finally there. And remember, once a falcon, always a falcon.
Dr. Henry, would you please join me at the podium? Graduates, would you please stand at this time? Dr. Henry, as principal of Jersey Village High School, it is my pleasure and honor to present to you the senior class of 2019 and certify that they have fulfilled the necessary requirements for graduation from this institution and from the state of Texas. It is my request that in your capacity as superintendent of schools, confer upon them the high school diploma with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto.
Thank you, Mr. Funk, and congratulations on your graduation. By the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency and the Cypress-Fairbanks Independent School District Board of Education, I do hereby confer upon the senior class of 2019 the diplomas of the Jersey Village High School with all rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations.
Seniors, at this time, if you would please turn your tassel to the right side of your cap. And will the first row prepare to receive their diplomas, and the rest be seated.
Gabriel Erwin Abrera. Lino Ananice Acambo. Matthew James Anderson. Sophia Marie Arazola. Michelle Yu Kung U. Jacob Luke Bailey. Yazan Wasif Bisher. George Michael Bitar. Bayton Suzanne Boren. Kira Tram Ann Burke. Kevin Cow. Mariana Caro Florencia. Emily Grace Cawthorn. Austin Den Dow. Haika May Davis. Ben Ann Dow Ko. Ashley Thum Ann Zung. Robert Ray Dye. Juliana Estrada Arias. Lars Hunter Flores. Brandon Florides Furman. Cesar Garcia. Ariana Dominique Garza, Catherine Yvonne Gill, Samuel David Goering, Mariam Halabi, Mason Dalian Hancock, Amari Teresia Harris, Juliana Lee Hemingway, Kwan Swung Hong, Esther Hong, Carter Scott Jetro, Brian Jackson Keene, Ivy Elizabeth Knight, Brenna Eileen Lacey, Elizabeth Lamb, Long Lee, Tiffany Tien Lo, Mansell Angelo Millar Marino. The salutarian of the 2019 class of 2019 is Lorenzo A. Martinez. Retida Angel Nguyen, Jamlik Evanson Mahia, Liam Charles Niederdorf, Amy Vienne Navarruis, Lance William Neidhart, Alexander Nguyen, Aileen Nguyen Nguyen, valedictorian of the 2000 class 2019, Amy Hong Nguyen, Bao Con Dong Nguyen, Celine Hong Nguyen, David P. Nguyen, Joanne Ni Nguyen, John Nguyen, Kathy Nguyen, Ni Yen Nguyen, Peter Lon Nguyen, Quinn Tan Troc Nguyen, Tween Kim Nguyen, Morgan Elizabeth Rayful, Jennifer Alexander Rodriguez, Nayeli Ubana Rodriguez, Ruben Ramiro III, J.C. Marlene Salas, Leslie Amada Santos, Tamara Ruth Shabby, Kristen Renee Shires, Rebecca Christine Solis, Lori Jean Strait, Allison Grace Teague, Jessica Tan Tao Tran, Caitlin Ann Tran, Richard Tran Tran, Teresa Thao Tran, Darren Van Vanessain, Keith Noah Villanueva, Julianne Yao Tao Vu, Kwa Phuc Vu, Cyrus Washington Jr., Ethan Pierce Welber, Victor Minjay Shaw, Ivy Zing, Mandy Zing. That concludes Summa Cum Laude graduates. Magna Cum Laude graduates, Arlith Carolina Amaya, Bailey Rebecca Bischoff, Terrace Hershio Bowles, Ashley Emeleth Bonilla, Micah Braden Brock, Christopher Jesus Conte, Mara Jasmine Cantu, Emilio Carmonia Jr., Jasdev Singh Shima, Yen Phi Ko, Veronica Contreras, Madeline Quen Daigle, Kong Mendon, Joseph Allen Doherty, Caleb Mason Foreman, Janet Garcia, Shakira Garcia, Jillian Shishni Gokkoller, Avery Nicole Grant, Marco Alejandro Hernandez, Cristobal Herrera, Grace Hong, Haliana Hong, Madeline Michelle Houston, Caitlin Victoria Hunt, Megan Jang, Sophie Grace Johnson, Vaughn Ray Jurgensen Jr., George Nabil Jobran, Trinity Lauren Kerr, Audrey Rashna Kuch, Caitlin Lee Lacey, Viet Quoc Lam, Angelina Huan Lee, Jason and Chloe Lee, Lennon Scott LeMay, Cindy Lowe, Larissa Marie Medina, Giselle Mejia Luna, Rosie Mesqueda, Michael Tuan Nguyen, Ten Nguyen, Tai Quen Nguyen, Juan Pablo Padron Jr., Jameson Lee Patello, Uriel Perez Jr., Amanda T. Pham, Elise Daniel Radcliffe, Emily Elizabeth Rhodes, Dylan Michael Robbins, Diego Francisco Rodriguez, Dilpreet Kaur Saini, Leslie Serna, Ashley Asadao Soloran, Thomas Scott Smith, Allison Noel Stewart, Nathan Darwish Tahiri, Anna T. Tran, Patrick Van Tran, Angelina Trong, Shasko Tai Trong, Kaylee Tao Mai Trong, Kaylin Tao V. Trong, Theodore Martin Valerial. That concludes magna cum laude graduates. Casey Grace Hassan Abdul Khaliq, Miguel Angel Alvarez, Andrea Belen Calderon, Genesis Amy Cano, Jonathan Cervantes, Joshua Ryan Chavez, Talia Yuvilis Komixka, Paula Cruz, Sumaya Satare Dadbe, Brianna Joy De Leon, Aaron Jacob DeVille, Anna Catherine DeBanowitz, Dai Vong Dong. Sarayi Lucia Insignia. Joseph Antonio Flores. Valerie Jeline Fuentes. Nuramalia Gali. Omar Ghani. Jackson Price Gilmore. Miguel Andres Gonzalez Jr. Samuel Eric Gross. Haley Renee Harvey. Kelly Y. Ho. Chloe Annalise Johnson. Megan Grace Kubeski. Jackson Mark Leong. Shelby Nicole LeWay. Dot Meng Long.
Giselle Christina Madrigal. Jacob Anthony Medrano. Luz Christina Mendez. Anthony Montenegro. Jacob Michael Moriarty. Dane Cooper Newton. Aaron Nan Nguyen. Nancy Yung Nguyen. Paul Min Nguyen. Ta Hong Nguyen. Margaret O'Connor. Brandon Min Duke Ong. Jacqueline Nicole Ray Ortiz. Alexis Palacios. Ayana Brian Porter. Yahi Emerald Quevada Escamilla. Andrew John Ramponi. Briani Leeski Rivas Lopez. Juliana Judith Rodriguez. Janet Adriana Rodriguez Diaz. Lily Seanpin Sangsutan. Ariana Simone Sahagun. Jessica Morgan Sweeten. DeAndre Rashad Thompson. Kayla Nicole Thompson. An Wook Trin. Roslyn Nise Trotter. Isabel Vargas. Cameron Celeste Vasquez. Gabriel Armand Velasquez. Angel Du Vu. Claire Elizabeth Wexel. James William White. Ryan Wade Yurch. And that concludes the cum laude graduates. Jordan Taylor Achika. Thomas Allen Aker III. Joshua Acosta. Luis Miguel Acosta. Cindy Melissa Aguilar. Eduardo Aguilar. Georgina Mabel Aguilar. Luis Gerardo Aguilar Garcia. Halen Bradley Akins. Naftali Alanis II. Daniel Alanis. Gilberto Albaran. Crystal Alfaro. Charles Livingston Allen IV. Madison Ashley Ann Almaraz. Alexis Alvarado. Robbie France Apollon. Rachel Yvonne Aquino. Marlon Alejandra Arias Fuerte. Rudy Benjamin Arias Medina. Adriana Gabriela Arnold. Gerardo Alberto Ortega Ardon. Rocio Ambriz. Matthew Daniel Amble. Jessica Marlene Amaro. Jacqueline Yamile Amador. Regina Alvarez. Nick Alexander Alvarez. Cindy Ulissa Alvarez. Yanni Amar Alvarenga Jr. Sadie Zuli Alvarado. Zuli. Jocelyn Navaya Alvarado. Candace Reagan Asmus. Jessica Ann Atkins. Colin James Austin. Alma Maribel Avila. Litzy Giselle Aviles. Kennedy Rashawn Babineau. Zachary Andrew Bailey. Talal Khan Bajwa. Vanessa Baltazar. Francisco Banda Jr. James Michael Barajas. Haley Marie Barrera. Lander Nelson Barrios. Andre Sebastian Basilio. Alex Basoko. Madeline Baudouin. Ryan Min Beck. Esteban Fabian Bello. Veronica Bellman Gomez. Luis Alejandro Benavides Villarreal. Haley Denise Bice. Jacob Ryan Beerwagon. Amanda Taylor Black. Edward Daniel Bose. Carson Cole Bradley. Sean Marquise Brady Jr. Adriana Antonella Brito Lazarde. Adrian Allen Brown. Benjamin Dean Brown. Oscar Vincent Bustamante. Jerry Wayne Butler III. Victor Adrian Cabrera. Yvette Leslie Camarillo. Julissa Campos. Basabi Jose Cancino Fonseca. Gracia Lisbeth Cancino Castro. Alexis Cano. Jennifer Cano. Margarita Ann Cassiano. Acura Honor Carter Johnson. Adrian Carrillo. Cesar Carrion Jr. Carlos Eduardo Carrion. Luis Filomeno Carmona. Haley Faith Carlin. Sebastian Cardona. Aurelie Juliana Cardiel. Dante Xavier Cardenas. Naeli Lisette Carballo. Miranda Cantu. Victor Martin Cano. Oscar Armando Cano. Jose Manuel Cano. Ashley Stephanie Castillo. George Anthony Castillo Garcia. Michael Jonathan Caswell. Cynthia Judith Cavazos. Jose Rodolfo Cavazos. Jonathan Stephen Centeno. Genesis Bella Cerritos. Jimmy Giovanni Ceros. Zuma Samantha Ceros. Jessie Nicole Chamberlain. Shayana Tanae Charles. Paul Chavez. Mimi Chun. Christopher Cisneros. Jacob David Clark. Asbe Clemente. Elijah Xavier Coleman. Hakeem Amir Collier. Maria Del Carmen Concha. Johnny Stanley Conde. Cindy Guadalupe Contreras. George Contreras. Myra Contreras Arredondo. Arcadia Chevon Conway. Elijah Anthony Cordero. Yesenia Cordova Garcia. Joanna Cornell. Macy Leanne Costello. Loritza Munoz Covarrubias. Rafael Jose Covarrubias. Kristen Ann Crane. Joyce Faith Crawford. Canada Lanie Crawford. Aaliyah Desiree Cruz. Alan Julian Cruz. Cynthia Cruz. Dana Natalie Cruz Perez. Osvaldo Raul Cruz Jr. Pablo Alejandro Cuadra Guillen. Joanna Jasmine Cuevas Alfaro. Joshua Ananias Day. Yamilet De Haro. Karen Michael De La Pena. Sergio De Leon.
Shanna Austin De Los Santos. Nicole De La Pena. Marco Emmanuel Delgado. Rachel Elizabeth Del Toro. Tyler Amalia Dentis. Kimberly De Santiago. Benjamin Anthony Devora. Eileen Melina Diaz. Yosuke Aneli Urban Diaz. Dewey Duke Din. Christina Michelle Drawbeck. Sofia Gabriela Duarte. Mary Carmen Duran. Michael Sebastian Dyer. Joseph Peter Ebuweber. Ricardo Bashir Elkara. Chloe Ann Enstead. Christy Escobar. Emmanuel Escobar. Alejandra Escobedo. Elian Espinosa. Emmanuel Esquivel Morales. Eduardo Esquivel Jr. Moramay Estrada Hernandez. Katia Pamela Auceda. Hugo Daniel Fajardo. Haley Ann Finley. Sal Fernandez Jr. Jordan Luis Ferrante. Sebastian Ferrer. Michaela Yvonne Figueroa. Alexandra Kathleen Fisher. Brianna Nicole Flores. Daniel Rene Flores. Joshua Mark Flores. Leslie Nicole Flores. Ulysses Flores Banda. Oscar Eduardo Frickman. Ziming Fu. Oscar O'Kelly Fuentes Martinez. Stephen Galbadon. Ramon Antonio Galeas Ortiz. Samantha Galindo. Christian Galvan. Harmony Starlin Gomez. Dulce Kelly Gaona Berto. Alma Liliana Garcia. Fatima Marielle Garcia. Joe Garcia. Jonathan Garcia. Jonathan Michael Garcia. Jose Roberto Garcia. Joy Marie Garcia. Kareem Sal Garcia. Kent Edward Garcia. Maricarmen Garcia. Miguel Angel Garcia. Salvador Angel Garcia. Sofia Garcia. Marlene Garcia Contreras. Paula Alejandra Gardea. Fernando Antonio Garlin. Francisco Adolfo Garlin. Myra Guadalupe Garnica. Elena Natalie Garza. Erica Fernanda Garza. Michael Alexander Garza. Sarah Esther Gentry. Landry Sage Garrett. Ethel Bernadette Ginsburg. Christian Alberto Giraldo. Ashley Gomez. Bill Otto Gomez. Jonathan Gomez. Mayeli Gomez. Ever Armando Gomez Marroquin. Caitlin Victoria Gomez Nelms. Maya Denise Gonzalez. Janaya Abriel Gonzalez. Mariah Renee Gonzalez. Ricardo Omar Gonzalez. Jonathan Gonzalez Aguirre. Ana Karen Gonzalez Garcia. Christopher Gorostieta. Brandon Chance Gorley Jr. Nayeli Govea. Rodney D'Angelo Green. Jasmine Grimaldo. Nathan Giovanni Guardado. Enrique Federico Guerra Jr. Carrie Magdalena Guerrero. Cherie Guevara. Dean Richard Gutierrez. Jada Gabriela Gutierrez. Kiana Marie Gutierrez. Wenceslao Seth Gutierrez. Elizabeth Guzman. Cantrell Demond Hardy. Leah Rochelle Harris. Shantez Daniel Harris Jr. Eric Cambrell Hatter. Corian Elise Haynes. Kalen Jamil Henry. Alejandro Hernandez. Anthony Hernandez. Ashley Hernandez. Felicity Hernandez. Jovan Alberto Hernandez. Jesus Hernandez. Johan Samuel Hernandez. Julissa Hernandez. Kelly Janelle Hernandez. Kevin Mauricio Hernandez. Maria Isabel Olga Hernandez. Mary Elena Hernandez. Matthew Alex Hernandez. Roxanne Jasmine Hernandez. Sandra Giselle Hernandez. Stephanie Ann Hernandez. Ricardo Hernandez Alvarado. Stephanie Hernandez Rojas. Andrea Herrada. Aaron Herrera. Jesse Herrera. Jordan Joel Herrera. Leah Janine Herrera. Veronica Herrera. James Henry Holmes. Jeremiah Brad Hutton. Mai Tan Ti Win. Phi Hao Nguyen. Jacob Joshua Ibarra. Chastity Renee Infante. Jarvis LaSalle Jackson Jr. Renee Elamiro. Jean Michael Judy. Darius Deontay Johnson. Jamaria Arnell Johnson. Jordan Jamal Jones. Star Alnice Jones. Destiny Leah Jocelyn Torres. Joshua Douglas Jukes. Michael Lynn Kelly. Austin Douglas Kelly. Harris Imad Khan. Chastity Sabrice King. Infinity Sonora King. Jemiah Michaela King. Savannah Teresa Kinney. Christopher Patrick Kirk. Christian Eugene Kralo. Jack Owen Krieger. Luciano Lupo Laabate. Maria Monsini Lamas. Samuel Lanto Zuniga. Andrew Nicholas Lay. Kong Min Lee. Tao Fan Fong Lee. Kevin Michael Liao. Jaime Alberto Leal Garcia II.
Destiny Michelle Lee. Jesus Rogelio Leon. Cameron Vashon Lewis. Latasia Gloria Lewis. Martha Brianna Lewis. Crystal Leva. Esmeralda Leva. Ana Gabriela Lizama. Marissa Monique Yanis. Clarence David Laughlin. Destiny Lopez. Christopher Robin Lozano. Jose Jesus Lozano. Omar Lozano. Emily Valeria Luna. Regina Alejandra Luna Rodriguez. Daniel Cody Lynn. Fernando Axel Macias. Mariana Macias Gonzalez. Christian Michael Mahoney. Crystal Marie Manrique. Gabriela Manriquez. Jeanette Giselle Marchand Reyes. Alexis Nicole Marion. Edwin Eduardo Marquez. Phoebe Marquez. Victor Oswaldo Marquina Raimundo. Gregory Prescott Marshall Jr. David LaWarren McGilbert Jr. Kylie Reese McCarver. Kevin Allen McCants. Daniel Martinez Jr. Roman Alejandro Martinez. Matthew Abram Martinez. Kobe Martinez. Jessica Renee Martinez. Ivan De Jesus Martinez. Destiny Yvonne Martinez. Daniela Elizabeth Martinez. Christopher Martinez. Chloe Isabel Martinez. Carlos Martinez. Jackie Lee Martin. Diavion DeAndrea Desiree Martin. Taylor Maylin McKinney. Dominic James Mears. Jason Ray Madrano. Maya Maria Meekins. Jocelyn Mejia. Adrian Melendez. Fernando Josue Mena. Karen Jasmine Mena. Andrea Bellem Mendez. Nathan Uriel Mendez. Karina Valeria Mendez Miranda. Eileen Areli Mendoza Mojica. Sydney Lumaya Miller. Marcus Anthony Miller. Ray Andreas Miranda. Lynzia Tanae Mitchell. Avari Rayan Moffitt Ford. Alejandro Xavier Molina. Jordan Montia Monroe. Aterica Monet Montgomery. Garrison Sage Montgomery. Jordan Alexander Moore. Paulina Morales. Pamela Jayana Morales Diaz. Alexis Emmanuel Morante. Pablo Alejandro Moreno. Alejandro David Morgan. Jesse Trinidad Mosqueda. Matthew Garrett Mueller. Zachary Evan Murray. Caitlin Jean Nagy. Tatiana Kamira Nance. Nicholas Anthony Napoli. Celeste Marie Narvez. Brittany Narvez Murillo. Jonathan M. Nava. Kayla Catalina Navarro Sanchez. Jordan Marissa Nebeker. Brandon Tu Win. Darren Nakhui Win. Dean Yui Win. Duke Tri Min Win. Hui Tan Win. Matthew Nun Tan Win. Wyatt Lee Otwell. Severe Manuel Ott. Uciel Eduardo Osti Cortez. Luis Gerardo Osorio. Christian Ortiz. Ana Laura Ortega. Jennifer Ordonez. Angel Alfredo Olivares. Diego Andres Oliva. Sean Alexander Odin. Dylan Ochoa. Vikia Renee Noland. Evan Lawrence Norris. Stephen Wynn. But Bin Wynn. Asia Nicole Oviedo. Nathaniel Alexander Padilla. Julian Royce Page. Brianna Marie Palacios. Veronica Palacios. Joanna Elisa Riparet Pascual. Sakshi Jatan Kumar Patel. Nayeli Patino. Patrick Obina Paul. Marilyn Ivana Paz. Michelle Sarai Paz Herrera. Christian Alexander Peguero. Joshua Daniel Pellingon. Alexis Renee Pena. Alfonso Perez IV. Joshua Ethan Perez. Juan Gilberto Perez. Rihanna Marie Perez. Francisca Angeles Perez Buenrostro. Natalie Perez Medrano. Sarahi Cecilia Perla. Emma T. Pham. Branson Fanmaha. Melissa Pineda. Joshua William Pirtle. Adam Michael Poli. Alyssa Brianna Polanco. Luz Esmeralda Portillo. Alejandra Prado. Jessica Presa. Jordan Taylor Proctor. Julian Alexander Puga. Dondria Regine Pugh. Devin Allen Pullum. Shayla Quebrado. Christopher Alberto Quezada Mejia. Richard Quintanilla Jr. Larissa Adriana Quintor. Elizabeth Jeanette Quiroa. Salman Ared Qureshi. Eric Javier Ramirez. Manuel Alejandro Ramirez. Alessandra Ramirez Padilla. Nathan Luis Ramirez. Reina Estrella Ramirez. Jonathan Rene Ramos Rodas. Angelica Rangel. Virgil Jalen Ray. Gabriela Razzo. Michael Dwayne Reed Jr. Clayton Joseph Reese. Joe Resendez. Eileen Jadeth Reyes. Brenda Lisbeth Reyes. Edward Reyes. Jason Josue Reyes. Joseph Michael Reyes. Joshua Brian Reyes.
Kyle Ivan Raza Reyes. Cyan Isabel Reyes. Karen Melissa Reyes. Michaela Christian Rhodes. Raymond Darrell Richardson III. Tamarcus LaCory Jermaine Richmond. Jessica Rico. Joanna Robles. Kayla Alexandra Rodas. Alexander Nicholas Rodriguez. Alyssa Brianna Rodriguez. Angel Sanchez Rodriguez. Brandon Omar Rodriguez. Brian Moises Rodriguez. Elisanet Janae Rodriguez. Jose David Rodriguez. Catherine Rodriguez. Maine Rodriguez. Nancy Rodriguez. Ruby Rodriguez. Yanel Yvette Rodriguez. Jesus Yave Rodriguez Hernandez. Suri Sahari Rodriguez Serpa. Jose Rigoberto Rodriguez Jr. Morgan Brooke Rogers. Daniel Roman Jr. Eric Romero. Jocelyn Romualdo Aguilar. Jimmy Manuel Rosales. Richard Evan Rose. Tremel Peyton Rose. Jordan Alexander Rubio. Alicia Rubio Ramirez. Cynthia Rubio Ramirez. Hector Gabriel Ruiz. Javier Ruiz. Karen Itzel Ruiz. George Michael Russell Clapp. Isaac Xavier Science Cruz. Jasmine Alicia Salamanca Ramirez. Shayla Gabrielle Salas. Melanie Guadalupe Salazar. Mario Alberto Salazar Jr. Brianna Cristina Saldivar. Moises Isias Salinas. Noemi Esperanza Salomon. Carlos Eduardo Samaniego. Daisy Michelle Sanchez. Jeremiah George Sanchez. Juan Aldahir Sanchez. Seth Andrew Sanchez. Luis Jose Sandino. Israel Xavier Sandoval. George Sunny Santana. Ryan Matthew Santoy. Jocelyn Aide Saceda. Abraham Antonio Salcedo. Ruben Salcedo. Roman Rafael Salcedo. Porwat Sawankit. Nicole Edith Savy. Garrett Levison Schmidt. Mitchell Austin Schneider. Montserrat Annalisa Schnur. Brandon Christopher Scott. Alexander Kane Cerna Switzer. Alexis Lynn Schamberg. Justin William Sheffield. Alexandra Victoria Shelton. Andrea Carolina Sierra. Madison Page Silva. Sabrina Silva. Maria del Carmen Silva Barrientos. Christopher Kyle Slover. Arshanae Leah Smith. Alexandria Michaela Smith. Dylan Jacob Smith. Dustin Edwin Smith. Quanicia Latricia May Smith. Brianna Victoria Solis. Jonathan Christian Solis. Crystal Eve Sonier. Noemi Azucena Soto. Davion O'Neill Alexander Spears. Amber Nicole Starr. Alex Suarez. Jose Luis Suquet III. Mickey Nolan Swearingen. Carmen Talavera. Monica Tapia. Tyler Nicholas Telles. DeRay Michaela Torito Shukri. Stephen Lloyd Thai. Kathy Thee Than. Taylor Yi King Hua. Keith Dwayne Thomas II. Theonisha Linda Marie Thomas. Victor Ivan Masico. Arturo Torres. Ashley Novali Torres. Francisco Eduardo Torres. Giancarlo Torres. Laila Alexia Torres. Natalie Gabriel Torres. Oscar Torres III. Matthew Andres Trigo. Austin Michael Trimble. Aaron Michael Trujillo. Christopher Aramburo Trujillo. Kevin Alexis Trujillo Miranda. Tara Tui Ni Trong. Jonathan Angel Tunal. Paige Charlene Turner. Jesus Ugalde. Guadalupe Yesenia Urbana Lopez. Victor Manuel Uriostegui. Gustavo Alexis Valadez. Fernando Valles Jr. Daniel Varela. Ismael de Jesus Vargas. Katia Vargas. Nora Ilaisa Vargas. Alexa Mary Vasquez. Christian Vasquez. David Vasquez. Yadira Michelle Vasquez Martinez. Itziri Mireya Vasquez. Adrian Riquelme Ventura. Wilmer Manuel Ventura. Daisy Stephanie Vieira. Leonetsis Villanueva. Eric Villarreal. Adrian Rene Villarreal Cruz. Jonathan Adrian Villegas. Delena Tan Vo. Justin Wee Kwavu. Nak Bik Vu. Laura Tuet Lan Vong. Fong Huang Gia Vong. Jalen Sky Walker. Trinity Lachey Wallace. Grayson Andrew Ward. Amari Jai Washington. Marcus Tyler Washington. Joshua Gregory Scott Watson. Carson Cole Went. Alyssa Marie White. Abriana Jordan Whitfield. Alex Arlester Whitfield. Asani Monique Williams. Eric Joseph Williams. Kayla Yvette Williams. Eric Dwayne Williams Jr. Kaya Simone Willis. Troy Drayton Willis. Anna Louise Wilson. Caleb Bryce Wyndham. Ryan Tracy Winkler. Adam Michael Harden Wisely. Roberto Ramon Woolworth. Brandon Joseph White. Andrea Alma Sagal. Hannah Sainz Samir. Fernando Zamorano. Alex Zarate. Julio Alonso Zarate. Jacqueline Navarez Zavala.
At this time, if you would please rise for the school alma mater. I present to you the 2019 graduates of Jersey Village High School. Please begin the recessional.